thanks for joining me for another Go Format video. So today I actually have I Bluff Too Much, who has a 500 rating, versus Lucky Beast Skill, with a 935 rating. I know I tell you guys, if you want to send me a replay to make sure you guys beat somebody that's got at least 1,000 rating. But this was actually sent to me by my boy Paul Levitin. If you guys don't know who Paul Levitin is, he's actually won 2 Shonen Jump championships. He's a member of Team Overdose. The first Shonen Jump championship that he won, he was piloting a Bazoo Return, which changed the format because everybody started playing Bazoo Return after that. And then the second Shonen Jump that he won, I believe Anthony Alvarado handed him a deck list for Gladiator Beast. If you guys actually go to Chris Perovic's metagame page, you might be able to see the feature match. So he actually lost round 1 of that Shonen Jump and thought he was going to scrub out. And then he just wound up winning the whole Shonen Jump and changed the whole format because everybody after that was playing Gladiator Beast. So yeah, shout out to Paul for letting me watch this match. Let's see who's going to win this rock, paper, scissors. So Lucky Beast wins the rock, paper, scissors, and he's obviously chooses to go first. Opening hand for Lucky Beast is Magician of Faith, Thunder Dragon, Heavy Storm, Dakochi, and Thunder Dragon, so that's unfortunate that he opened 2 of these. Paul's opening hand is Book of Moon, Heavy Storm, Tsukiyomi, Time Seal, and Delinquent Duo, so he's probably playing some Mask of Darkness deck, or he just chose to tech Time Seal. But let's see Lucky Beast. 6 card, he draws into Torrential Tribute. So obviously just activate Thunder Dragon. He could just set Torrential. He doesn't have to set these 2 cards. I know I mentioned it a lot in my videos, but I'm always scared of my opponent opening a breaker. If you open breaker here, he sets 2. He got rid of the torrential. Dakochi will just replace itself, so it still went +1. Or he's forced to torrential 2 for 1, which is horrible. If he just sets Dakochi, then if he's playing against warriors, then they can just play Knight over it. So the right play might just be to set torrential and say go. But let's see what he does. He activates Thunder Dragon, and he sets both of them and passes. Paul draws into Scapegoats, so he should probably hold off on this duo because he knows he's got 2 Thunder Dragons in his hand. The safe play could be just to set Scapegoats and Time Seal, but let's see what he does. So he sets Scapegoat. I'm sorry, he sets Time Seal and he sets Heavy Storm. So he's trying to pro heavy him, which was ballsy. But let's see. Lucky Beast draws into Magician of Faith. Obviously flip to Kochi. Draws into Spy, which is good. Swing with 14. So now just set the Spy and pass. So he doesn't set the Spy actually. Paul draws into Book of Moon. He can just pass now. He doesn't have to do anything. So yeah. So he says go. Lucky Beast draws into Chaos Sword. Swing for 14 again with Dakochi. Now set the Spy. So he sets Heavy Storm. So I guess he's trying to pro him out too. Let's see what Paul draws into. So Paul draws into Snatch Steal, which was really good. Okay, so Paul right now can activate Heavy Storm, chain the Time Seal, and then Snatch Tsukiyomi. That lets him keep Kochi and draw a card. Set the book and pass, which puts him in a really good spot because his hand doesn't do much. For some reason, he's not setting the Spy. Let's see what he's gonna do. Yeah, he's gonna do the exact same play. So now he lost out on his Heavy Storm. So, bro, you don't set 2 powerhouse cards together because if they get blown out, you're tight. Even if, like, I don't even set Mirror Force and Torrential together because if they get blown out, you know, that just puts you in a bad situation. But he does exactly that. Summons Tsukiyomi after the Snatch Steal, flips the Kochi back up, gets another Suki, which was okay. So I'm assuming he is playing Mask of Darkness or some kind of flip control deck. Because I remember when I played it, I played 3 Tsukiyomis just to make sure I drew it. So right now he could just set Book of Moon and pass. He could set the Scapegoats too because the Heavy Storm's gone. So he sets Book of Moon, Scapegoats, and Duo, which is fine. His opponent he shouldn't draw that card. His opponent has 2 Thunder Dragons. And he hasn't been doing anything, so you could assume that he has Chaos Monsters in his hand, so this is just a bluff. But he's not supposed to draw that card. So yeah, so Paul realizes it and he shuffles his hand. That's crazy. So he called the judge entry. Yeah, so he realized it. Puts the card destruction back. So Paul, in case you were wondering if he was cheating, he didn't cheat. He put the card destruction back. Sets Moth. Yeah, so he sets Magician to try to get back his Heavy Storm. Says go. Paul draws into Ring. So summons Yugioh, we get to draw off again. Draws into Econ, which is weird. I don't get why he's playing Econ. Swings at the face down with Suki. Magician's Faith is going to get back Heavy Storm. Swing with the Kochi. I guess so. Now you could duo and try to get the Heavy Storm out. I mean, the odds are you're not going to hit the Heavy. But you could duo now. So he duos. Bro, and he hits the Heavy Storm. Yo. Damn, Paul's lucky, dude. Wow, that's crazy. Alright, so he hits the Heavy Storm. Bro, put that back. Yeah, puts the Heavy Storm in the graveyard. Chuck Thunder Dragon. Sets the Ring. End phase gets Tsukiyomi back. Let's see. So Lucky's gonna draw into Graceful Charity, which is really good. Activate DC, draw 3 cards. So obviously get rid of Thunder Dragon. You could get rid of the Spy. Yeah, to try to get the Dark in the graveyard. You don't have to summon Sork now. You could summon Sork if you don't want him to continue with the Suki lock. I guess you should just get rid of the Spy. Yeah, so he does that. You don't want to duo now because you have a Dust Shoot, so you want to be able to Dust Shoot and then duo afterwards. So I'm assuming he's just going to set Dust Shoot with the Faith and try to get back his Heavy Storm again. Let's see what happens. That's exactly what he does. Paul draws into Evac, Dust Shoot gets activated. Yeah. So he scoops because he's got 2 Tsukiyomis, so it's not going to make a big difference. And I'm assuming the Evac 2 would allow him not to get that Magician of Faith off, so he just scoops game 1. So Lucky's going to go first again. Opening hands are for Lucky, it's Solemn Judgment, Book of Moon, Sork, Magician, and Thunder Dragon again. Paul's going to open a God hand. He's going to open Metapod, Graceful, Solemn, and Magician of Faith. Let's see what Lucky's 6th card is. He draws it to Dust Shoot, which is good. So he could... Obviously he's going to Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon, he could just set the Dust Shoot and pass. Let's see what happens. He's playing a flip deck, so you should assume he's just going to set a monster. So he actually sets the Judgment. Is he going to set the book? Yeah, he does set the book too. So this sucks because if he heavies, he's going to Dust Shoot off the rip. But if he heavies, then that's going to auto go 2 for 1. Let's see. So he draws into Evac. Dust Shoot gets activated. He's going to get rid of that Magician of Faith. Activate Pot. So he's going to Solemn the Pot. And let's see. Paul could really just say go. I mean, nah, he should set the Solemn. If he draws into Card D or Graceful, he doesn't want that to go off. So I guess just set Solemn Evac and pass. Yeah, say go. Lucky Beast draws into Serpent, so he's like literally card destruction away from winning this game. So he sets the Serpent. I don't know why. I guess for defense. Oh, he's at 4K. So yeah, so I guess for defense. Paul draws into Magician of Faith, so you could just set it and try to get this pop back. So he activates Grayskull, draws into Merchant, Time Seal, and Book of Moon. At this point, I mean, you want to keep the Faith. Book of Moon's the most important part, and then meta gets rid of cards, so I'm assuming he's going to get rid of Merchant and Time Seal. So that's exactly what he gets rid of. Sets a Magician of Faith. He's probably going to set the Book of Moon also and pass. So he sets his whole hand actually and passes, which is really ballsy. Oh, he's got a Solemn, but he doesn't want to have to Solemn the Heavy. Lucky Beast draws into Card D. So I bet he wishes he held this Serpent. He activates Card Destruction, getting rid of his hand. Draws into Breaker, Dust Shoot, BLS. The BLS was a really good top deck here. And Dakochi. Let's see. So the Dust Shoot's not going to do anything. Breaker's just going to get hit with Book, and this. If he drops BLS, it's gonna get solemned. So he goes for BLS first. That's gonna get solemned. Let's see what happens. So he sets dust shoot, summons breaker. That's gonna get booked. Say go, draws into merchant. He could flip and get back graceful charity now. This merchant's not doing much, and he's got to get rid of this breaker. So I'm assuming he's gonna get back to graceful when he flips. So he gets back pot, activates pot, gets Sork and Mask of Darkness. He doesn't have any darks in this grave. So you could activate Metamorphosis. I mean, the honest truth is, let's try to think, man, because we know this is a serpent, so it's bad to take this card. But he saw spies last turn. Could be a reason why this hasn't flipped. He wants to run into it, so this could be a spy. I don't think he thinks it's a magician. So he could meta and take this face down, which is a desperation move actually, because it's not Takochi because he would have flipped it. Could be Sangan, and it could be a spy too. I mean, I'm not too sure. This is a hard choice. He could just try to man up with the Sork and smack this breaker and see what happens after that, and just set one of these two. Let's see what he does. So he activates meta, gets restrict, and he gets the serpent. That sucks. So he sets the, what is it, merchant? Yeah, he sets merchant and passes. Lucky's gonna draw into duo, so he's just drawing all the good cards, right? Let's see, those 3 good top decks, right? Oh no, 2 good top decks. Graceful Charity was last game. So he duos, gets rid of the Chaos Sork and the Mask of Darkness. Passes. Paul draws into Serpent, he's just gonna pass. Lucky Beast draws into Regeki Break, so he could just pass. He doesn't even need to set it. So he sets it and passes. Paul draws into Snatch and says go. Draws into Takochi, which he could set. If Paul draws into Tsukiyomi and tries Suzuki, he can book and try to get back on the offense. So he could set a Takochi and pass. So he doesn't set it and just says go. Paul draws into Scapegoats. Says go. Lucky draws into Book, passes. Paul draws into Mask. I think this dust shoot should go off now. Yeah, so dust shoot goes off. He gets rid of the Mask of Darkness. So you can just say go. Yeah, say go. Paul passes. Lucky Beast draws into Ring. Set the ring, bro. Right? Yeah, set the ring. Say go. Paul draws into Scapegoats and sets it. He should have shuffled his hand. Yeah, he should have shuffled his hand, because if he activates this, then he knows he's got another Scapegoat. Passes. Lucky Beast draws into a Chaos Sork, which he cannot summon. Yeah, so you can just say go. Draws into Tsukiyomi, which is good now. Okay, so he summons Suki, books the Restrict. That's going to be met with Ring of Destruction. Swing at the face down, you know it's a breaker, that's fine. Flips Merchant to get Saku. Sets Saku and passes. Now it looks like he's just playing standard, right? So now Chaos Sork is live. He's got the Serpent in the grave. And he has Regeki Break and Book of Moon. Yeah, so Lucky's in a really good spot right now. Draws into Heavy Storm. Gets back Serpent. So he could, let's think hard about this. He could activate Regeki Break now in standby phase. Try to hit something, get back the Serp Heavy. And then if he Sorks and sets Book, he's only left with 3 cards in his hand. And Paul will have 5 cards when he draws, so that's not good. So just set Takochi. Yeah, bro, just set the Takochi. Just set Takochi and pass is the right play. So he activates Heavy. Oh, that was horrible. Regeki break the merchant, sure. Yeah, that was horrible. Sets the Kochi, book passes. Paul draws into book. Pass. Yo, lucky. Yo, he really is a lucky beast, bro. He draws into the really good cards, bro. Just gets back his Serpent, activates pot. Oh, yeah, flip the Kochi, draw, activate pot. Draws a knock and Sangan, so I just put him back in the game. Yeah. That was horrible, bro. Summon Sangan, swing at the two goats. Say go. After setting Regeki break, say go. Paul draws into the Kochi of his own. He could try to snatch this Kochi. See what happens. So he tries to snatch. It's gonna get booked. Summon the Kochi. Swing. I'm sorry. Summon Suki. Book the Sangan. Swing into the Kochi. He draws into Nobleman. I guess just set book, right? And say go. Set scapegoats and pass. Okay, that's fine. Only reason I wouldn't have set scapegoats is because he summoned a guy. So, I mean, it doesn't matter that he summoned a guy, but he's got 2 tokens on the board. If he pops this now, then he loses the scapegoats. He would have lost the Book of Moon too, but whatever. I guess it was the right play to set this because Book of Moon's more important. Graceful Charity. Damn, yo, he drew a Graceful Charity? Wow, man. So, yeah, he draws Graceful Charity, activates it, draws into Sword, Book of Moon, and Snatch. So obviously gets rid of this Serpent. Could get rid of the Dukochi. I mean, yeah, the Dukochi too. You know he's playing flip control, so these noblemans are gonna come in handy eventually. That's what I think he should get rid of. So he gets rid of Book of Moon. Sure. Banish Light and Dark. Summon Sork. Banish a token. Flip Sangan. Sangan's gonna hit a token. Say go. Paul draws into Saku. Sets Dukochi, Book of Moon, and Saku. Yeah. Bro, nobody plays like Heavy Storm's a card. Oh, Heavy Storm's gone. Okay. Yeah, he just heavied before. Lucky Beast draws into Moth. Get back Serpent. So obviously you're gonna get knocked down. So knock, get rid of all the Dukochis. Swing for 1,000. He's gonna eat that. Draws into meta. Sets Serpent. Activate meta. Summon Restrict. That's gonna be met with a Regeki break. Say go, draw into Solemns. Yes, I don't think Paul's coming back from this game. Swing with everything, which is good at this point because he knows he's got a Tsukiyomi in his hand. So basically Paul's in top deck mode. If he mirror forces, he has Magician of Faith with Solemn. So he can get back his Heavy Storm and put him in a bad spot. So he Saku's the Chaos Sword, swings for 1,000. Sets Dukochi. I'm guessing he's trying to bait out that Nobleman that Paul's never drawn into. And sets Solomon, passes. Paul draws into Mirror Force, gets back Serpent. He's probably going to set the Serpent at this point. Oh, no, he's got a scapegoat, so he could just say go. So sets Suki, passes with the Mirror Force set. Lucky draws into a Spy, so flip Dukochi. Oh, get back Serpent, sorry. Flip Dukochi. Okay. Nobleman first. Yeah, now flip the coach, you get Night Assailant, try to go for game. That's gonna get scapegoated. Okay, so he mirror forces just to get the stuff off the board. Lucky brings a Moth to his hand and set him off, right? Does not set Magician. Sets Snatch Steal. Passes, draws into Dust Shoot. Yeah, I still don't think he's winning this game. I don't know why he didn't set that Dust Shoot. Lucky Beast draws into Night Assailant. So Banish Light and Dark, Summon Sword, swing with everything that's going to get goaded. So he eats the 12. And then Book of Moon, Solemn. I don't think that's how that works, guy. I don't think that's how that works. Yo, alright, whatever. I'm pretty sure that attack goes through. It's attack decoration, Book of Moon, Solemn, so I guess Battle Step. You guys let me know. I think that attack goes through, but he might be able to activate that That's scapegoats. But anyways, he swings at a goat, passes. Paul draws into Mop, sets Mop. Dust Shoot passes. Lucky draws into another spy. Paul doesn't Dust Shoot. Sets the Magician. Swing at the two goats. Passes. Paul draws into Evac. Flips Magician to get back Graceful Charity. Oh, he's got 2 cards left in his deck. I didn't even realize that. Oh my gosh. So Paul might win this from deck out. What does he have? He doesn't have shit. He draws into Solemn Dust Shoot. Let's hope he draws into the Scapegoats. No, he draws Econ, which is still good. That's not that bad. So get rid of Serpent and get rid of... that's hard. Yeah, that's why he didn't Dust Shoot. So he's probably going to chuck the Dust Shoot too, right? Yeah, set everything. Pass. Lucky draws into Torrential. Snatch steals the Moth. That's probably going to get hit with Evac. So he Econs. Takes the Chaos Orc. Flip Magician, Heavy Storm. Activate Heavy, that's going to get hit with Solemn. So Paul's at 400 now. Swing at the Goat. Set Torrential Pass. Paul draws into Suki. So get back your Serpent. He can just set the Tsukiyomi now. Pass. And this is the last card in his deck, so he has to kill him this turn. But nothing's getting over this Suki besides this. And he's got an Evac. Yeah, this is unfortunate. So he could summon Spy, swing with Chaos Orc. Tsukiyomi will book a Spy, and then the other Spy will get Evac'd. 2 Solemns are in the grave, so yeah, I guess he sided one of the Solemns out. Yeah, I think that's the line of play, and Paul's gonna win this game. Oh wow, okay, that's fine. And then book the other one, I'll book itself back, and that's game. Hey, bro, so that was so crazy, bro. So okay, so Paul was gonna lose this game. I can't believe I just caught that he has 2 cards left in his deck. Paul was really gonna lose this game. Lucky Beast had all the cards. All of the cards, bro. I don't know how that happened. I gotta look back at this game and see if there was a way that Lucky Beast could have won. Wow, man. And this started going downhill as soon as he Metamorphosis for the Serpent. Wow. Alright. Well, that was that, guys. Bro, I mean, he won 2 Shonen Jumps. I mean, what can you expect, right? But yeah, yo, that was Paul's game. Paul, good looks presenting me this match. You guys, I hope you liked it. If you did, like this video. Comment down below whatever you think. This deck was a little bit weird. I played 1 time steal, so I guess he was just trying to go for the Solemn lock. Solemn and Dust Shoot lock, really. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like I said, like this video. Share this with your friends, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, guys? Peace.